Hi, I'm John Prost, again bringing you individuals from the community. UDM, great school.
Absolutely.
A lot of people out here have gone to that school. How long? It's been UDM for a number of years.
Since 1990.
Well, it's a long
Right.
time. Long time.
The University of Detroit and Mercy College of Detroit merged in 1990, so we've
Yeah.
been the University of Detroit Mercy for about 25
About
years.
25, that long. Joseph Eisenhauer, PhD, and you are Dean of the College of Business Administration.
Correct.
And that's what you've done for a long time.
For about 5 years.
Okay. But you had been at different universities before you came to UDM, right?
Sure. Yes, I taught at Canisius College in Buffalo for
Right.
about 20 years.
Long time.
That was after a short career in banking.
Right.
I was at Catholic University of America in Washington, D.C. for
Wow.
a year as a visiting research scholar.
Wow.
I was at Wright State University in Dayton, Ohio for several years as a department chair, and then found this job at University of Detroit Mercy and never looked back.
Well, you've been here, how long did you say?
About 5 years.
Okay, and you like it.
I love it.
And you live in the district right there.
I do. I live about 5 blocks from the university.
It's great because then, as you we talked earlier, you can connect with the parents of a lot of these students in terms of people who live around there and all that kind of thing. Yeah.
Absolutely. And you know, the neighborhood is very nice. It's one of the
Yes.
nicest neighborhoods in the city of Detroit.
Yes.
And when people come to our campus, the thing they're most surprised about is that it's peaceful, it's quiet, it's clean, there's no noise. You don't know that you're in the middle of Detroit.
Yeah.
You know, you could be anywhere. It's a very pastoral, very serene setting to study.
Yeah, it really is. It's a big campus too. I'm not sure exactly how big, but I remember, being there. I mentioned to you earlier also, I met, I guess my claim to fame with UDM or the old school is that I met Dick Vitale.
Right.
Years back. Denny Flynn took me over there, and and now you've named the basketball floor after Vitale, right?
That's right. It's the Dick Vitale Court in Callahan Hall. He came to the inauguration. He called the game. He announced it. And,
Wow.
And I should also tell you that that's our McNichols campus is one of 3 campuses that the university has.
Yeah, you have the McNichols campus, you have the law school on Jefferson. I've been there for a long time. My friend Charlie Rutherford was a
Exactly.
great, you know Charlie, and he was their alumni of the year for a while. Great guy.
Right.
The other campus is what then?
The dental school has a campus in Corktown.
That's right, right there. A couple downtown and right out there, yeah. It was 1990 that the two schools, in fact, at that time, Mercy was known as nursing to a large degree.
Nursing, education, social work.
Yes.
The Sisters of Mercy obviously are named that because they implement the corporal and spiritual works of mercy, what the church refers to as corporal and spiritual works of mercy, largely focused on women, children, and the disadvantaged. And so the Mercy College programs were very strong in those areas.
So we're talking to Joseph Eisenhauer, PhD, Dean, College of Business Administration, UDM. And how many undergraduate students do you have?
Our business school has about 225 undergraduates. We have about 150 graduate students, MBAs.
With that size of students, they get very much individual attention, don't they?
Absolutely. We have very small class sizes. In fact, if you enter our campus, enter our business school, you'll see that the classrooms they're not even built to hold more than about 50 students. So
wow.
Our classes tend to be in the neighborhood of 30 to 40 students or so. Students get very one-on-one attention. They get to know their classmates. They get to know their faculty members who can write letters of recommendation. They get a lot of personal advising, and we build a community that way.
Yes.
So that when students graduate, they never actually leave. Our alumni are tremendously loyal, and I can tell you, as you said, I've been affiliated with a number of universities,
yes.
and I've never been as impressed with the alumni as I am at the University of Detroit Mercy.
Well, it's interesting because there's a lot of us that grew up in the area and stayed here. I mean, just the whole plethora of us.
Absolutely.
Went to college, got a degree, went into business in some fashion, and remained here. So that's so when you're talking about alumni from UDM, it's a very close-knit group.
Absolutely. And our alumni are very, very comfortable giving back.
Yes.
You know, they serve on our board of advisors. We have an alumni board that does social outreach into the community.
Terrific.
They serve as mentors for our students. They hire our students for internships and career opportunities. They come every year we have an alumni week where we invite alumni to come and give guest lectures in their fields of expertise.
No kidding.
So the students have an opportunity to interact with corporate presidents, corporate vice presidents, CFOs and CEOs of major corporations, entrepreneurs, leaders of small businesses, and it's a wonderful experience both for the alumni and especially for the students.
That's fantastic. So they really connect with the business people, don't they?
They
Wow.
do, yeah.
Well, how do you have about 200 undergraduate students at UDM in the business school? This is Joseph Eisenhauer, the PhD, the Dean of the College of Business Administration. How do you attract students?
Well, we do a lot of recruiting at high schools.
Right.
In fact, this past year we launched a new dual enrollment program.
Oh.
So that qualified high school students can actually come and take classes in our business school on our campus with our professors for free.
Wow.
And they will get college credit. They'll have a transcript that says they attended the University of Detroit Mercy.
Wow.
They can use those credits to get a head start on their college career in business, and we've made it available to them for free. It's a tremendous opportunity for students, and since our undergraduate program is ranked 14th in the United States in the recent U.S. News & World Report rankings, they're getting a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to take advantage of a first-rate education while they're still in high school. So we do that.
Wow, that's no. Stop there for a moment,
Okay.
because this is Joseph Eisenhower, PhD, Dean of the Business School at UDM. That is a program I've never heard of per se. It's a tremendous opportunity. So a person, a man or woman in high school, boy or girl, can connect with UDM and come and take college courses with you free of charge. And get credit for it.
Exactly.
And it's the beginning of their college career kind of thing.
Exactly.
What a great opportunity.
It is.
Wow.
It is. And we just launched that last year, and we're very pleased that it's been successful. We've gotten students from around the metropolitan area.
Right.
And we hope to expand that. But that's not the only way we recruit students.
Okay.
You know, we make personal visits to the high schools.
Yes.
We get our alumni boards and our board of advisors to use their networks
Good.
to connect with prospective students, both for undergraduate and for MBA courses. We do a lot of advertising. We sponsor, well, where I met you was at the Mass for Commerce. The
That's right.
College of Business Administration
Yep.
sponsors
Yep.
events like that. And we recently launched our own TV ad. So
Oh, you did?
yeah.
No kidding. Where will we see that?
Generally on at basketball games,
Got it.
cable basketball games,
Sure.
and some programs that are targeted for the 18 to 20-year-old demographic. So,
Were the schools that you were at before about the same size?
Canisius College is about the same size.
Right.
That is a Jesuit school in Buffalo, New York.
Right, yes.
I was at Wright State University. That's a large public university with about
Right.
18,000 students. So that's several times larger than the University of Detroit Mercy.
Very, very interesting. We're talking with Joseph Eisenhower, PhD, Dean of the College of Business Administration. And it's interesting because you met earlier the Dean of the Wayne State University School, just coincidentally that happened. And I was saying to him, as I would say to you, that when you're in college and you're particularly if you're an adult, but you're 21, 22 years old and you don't know an awful lot. And I can remember that the experiences that I had at college, having had a business there kind of thing, made all the difference in the world in terms of connecting with business. But at the time, I was just totally naive of what that was. The kids are like that, aren't they?
Exactly, and that's why we've implemented two programs to get our students more involved in the business community while they're in college.
Yes.
So we set them up with our executive in residence, who is a retired Chrysler executive.
Terrific.
And he helps them get internships. So we strongly encourage all of our students. In fact, the students in our 5-year program who are getting both a bachelor's degree and an MBA at the same time.
Wow.
Those students do 2 internships before they graduate. They also have a mentor assigned from industry, so someone who's an accountant will mentor an accounting student, someone who's in finance will mentor a finance student, and so forth. And so we try to get them linked into the business community, and that helps them get jobs before they even graduate.
That's the way it is, yes. Yeah, I know that I've always thought that a school like Kettering University, which is the old GMI, and my wife had a couple of nieces go there, And I thought that was a great opportunity, because in that case they would go to school for so many months and then go into business for so many months. But when they came out, they were just all set. They just kept going. I know one of her nieces is getting her FSA, Fellow Society of Actuaries, was a big deal, and that all came out from that program. So having a program where these young people. Now you mentioned 5 years, so I could enroll, I say, as a student. Let's say I were back at 21 years old or something, or 18. So I could enroll at UDM in the program where I could get an undergraduate degree in business and a graduate degree in business in 5 years.
That's right.
What a fantastic program.
Yeah, the students, they have to be well qualified.
Of course,
we don't let everybody into that program.
Right.
But a student in that program will do 3.5 years of undergraduate coursework.
Yes.
At the end of the senior year, in the second semester of senior year, they'll begin taking MBA courses, and then the following year they'll do all the MBA courses. After the junior year, they'll do one internship. After the senior year, they'll do a second internship. And from the time they're sophomores, they'll have a mentor assigned to them. And starting next year, those students will also do an international experience.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah. So we offer travel programs whereby a student will do 13 or 14 weeks on campus and then spend 1 week overseas learning how business is conducted over there.
That's amazing. That's a great program.
Yeah, we think it's a real winner. The students are getting international experience, integration with the business community, and a first-rate academic experience.
Wow. We're talking with Joseph Eisenhauer, PhD, Dean of the School of Business Administration, UDM, and been here for how long?
Just about 5 years.
5 years, yeah, and you had tremendous experience before that kind of time at different universities and all that kind of thing. When you're talking, you're able to go to the high schools and communicate what you've told me about these various programs, are you?
We love to do that.
Yes.
And at any opportunity, we will.
Do you come out here to Grosse Pointe at all, to either Grosse Pointe South or Liggett or North or anything of that nature? Has that happened, do you know?
Well, we've contacted some of those schools.
Yeah.
And we're always willing to come out and talk to them.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of contact with the administrators per se, but gosh, if I do meet some, I will express to them that some of your programs could really be terrific for some of the men and women out this way.
Sure, we'd appreciate that. I
Wow,
mean, and we're right in their backyard.
When I graduated from college, it was you could get a bachelor's degree, get a good job, not have to worry so much about a master's degree per se. That's different now.
It is.
Now, in my business, I had to do a lot of learning, a lot of courses, and a lot of various designations and things. So it all kind of correlated. But the world has really changed. I could get away with having a bachelor's and get a good job and into a great industry. But if it were today, I'd have to get a master's to go on, wouldn't I?
Yeah, a lot of companies are looking for that.
Yes.
Some of them will actually reimburse people who will
yes.
come back and take the part-time MBA.
Wow.
And I also wanted to tell you that the other thing that we do to integrate students with the community is service learning. This is one of the things that sets us apart. All of the students in our business school engage in service learning, which means that they're using the skills they develop in class to help the community. So for example, our accounting students provide free income tax preparation for community residents. So they won't have to go and pay for an accountant to do that.
Terrific.
And our students are getting experience. In fact, we got a prestigious Spirit of Detroit Award from the City Council this year for that.
This has been terrific. We'll get you back. This has been Joseph Eisenhauer, PhD, Dean, School of Business Administration, UDM. Great programs. Thanks for being here.
Thank you, John.
Thank you.